to create a file for your bride or groom. And so basically you're opening a digital file. Then I will show you the quoting as a separate part of this, but this is just to open their file, which gets stored here with all their details in. So when you have a new quote to do, you click create event here, select the name of the person who's doing it. If your bride is a customer who's used you before, you can just start typing here and they'll show up. If they are brand new, then you'd hit new customer and fill in the details in the usual way. Purpose of this, we're going to go here. Then once you've got your bride's details in, it asks you for your venue details. So the venue label, I would always use it not as where it is, because that comes in your dress. So your venue label is things like bridal delivery address, groom delivery address, venue flowers, venue delivery, reception delivery. Let's just go bridal flowers delivery, and then we're going to go, there we go, we'll choose that address. And then if you want to add multiple things, because you've got bridal delivery, and then you're going to have the wedding venue, and then over here you might want to put a different address in. So let's go there we go. So I found a wedding venue there. I'm going to create that. I just need to select it again from the thing there. So we've got a couple of different delivery addresses on this one. You can add as many as you need just by clicking the add button here. Then when you come over here to select your bride, anybody you've chosen put in over here will automatically be in here, and any of your contacts. So in this one I'm going to select myself as the bride. However, I also want to add contact details for the groom. So I'm going to go add, let's remove that. I'm going to click the plus here to add details for the groom. So let's go here, groom. We'll do the address same as customer, and then we're going to click create there. And then I'm going to select that as the groom's label, and we'll select the groom's name from there. You can add any combination of people associated with the wedding, such as the event coordinator, the parents, and or other, if there's something else that was missing here. And they can all have different addresses, different phone numbers, different emails. And the quote can get sent to one or all or just some of these. So filling in this details as fully as possible is really good, because when it comes time to do the wedding, you have all the details you need. Event date, that's self-explanatory, so you'd pop that in just to show you over here. So I'm going to put in 31st of the 1st, 2006. The default here for your payment due date is 12 weeks before. That can be changed in the settings, which I'll show you in a settings video. However, it automatically defaults to whatever you've set there. Event time. Your season is here. So anywhere where there's likely to be an uplift in prices has been mentioned here, or you've got none. Currently, if you select these, it doesn't automatically add an uplift. You still have to manually do that. It's quite easy, and I'll show you how. However, it does make you stop and think, oh, this is a Valentine's wedding, or this is a Easter wedding, for example. You've got event budget here. For the purpose of this, I'm going to select none. You've got a little notes box here. Now, this is really nice because anything you put in here is highlighted on the front of the wedding file, the idea of that is when we used to do all this, have paper files, we used to print all of our emails and all of our communications out. But if there was something we really shouldn't forget, like put in the little charm of the bride's mother deceased mother onto the handle of the bouquet, or bride is allergic to something we just really shouldn't forget, we would put a sticky note underneath the Polly pocket that we had it in to make sure that that didn't get forgotten, whatever happened. So this is effectively a digital sticky note. So we put any important details there that we need to know when we do the wedding finalisation. If there's stuff that we're waiting for, we put it in here, so that if a different staff member comes to the quote to look at what they need to do, they can quickly and easily find the details they need here. Obviously these are again fairly self-explanatory, but things like marketing, where to hear about us, obviously that's quite useful, and any other details like your suppliers and things. We always try and get the name of the wedding photographer, so that after the wedding is passed we can request photographs directly from them. Once you've filled in all your details, you're just going to hit create there. Again, it asks you to select your name, and it's now created a digital file for that wedding. Now here we go, I was talking about your sticky note there, so there we go, highlights in yellow on the front of your wedding file. Orders, at a later stage you will create an order that will go onto the dashboard, that would show here. Any venues show here. What's happened over here shows here. If you've put a payment, it gets edited here. If you linked any tasks to it, some of these will come on to as we go through the process and you understand it more. But all of these things are shown here. Notification logs, when you've sent your quote, again, it shows here. And event logs, anything that's happened. So in this one, event is being created. It's been created here under admin name, but if you've got a name of a florist who's been selecting it, you'll see there who has created it. So if you've got any questions about that particular event, you know who to go back to. So at its most basic, this is how you create the file. Next, we will go on how to do a quotation.